What's going on, y'all? So, Hollywood Divas Season 3 Reunion Part 1. Baby, I will say, whatever the season lacked, this Part 1 took up for, okay? They were some messy ass bitches, alright? Um, they all look decent. I like Lisa's stuff the best because it looks very, very simple. The worst dress to me had to be a tie between Countess and Golden. Countess, for you to be going in on Golden's weight and stuff like that, you need to take all the fat from her that, was in that liposuction procedure that she did and transfer it to your hips and your ass and all that stuff. Did y'all see that fucking old ass twerk that she did? Girl, don't do it, okay? Don't ever wear what you wore, anything sheer like that. You don't have the body for it, okay? And I'm not talking about, she can't fill it out. It just didn't look right, okay? Countess, baby, you look like it was a death at a funeral or some shit like that. I don't know where we going. Some drapery, Morticia vibes, or I don't know what you was going for, but it just didn't work for me. I'm sorry. All right, Paula, get rid of that hair. The dress was fine, even though it looked a little cheap, but it was fine for you. Just get rid of that hair, okay? Even though Malika looked like she was finna go play disco, she was looking decent, okay? And like I said, my best dress was Lisa because she was, you know, um, simple to me. So we get into the episode, we get into the reunion. They start talking about did anybody out with the old, in with the new. Okay. Golden, have you talked to Elise lately? No, because Carlos King, that motherfucker brought up the fact that Elise is in the new Wolverine movie. I said, you can say what you want about Elise, but Elise keeps with the job. She do. Whether it's a stage play, a B movie, a D movie, or a film movie that she's an extra in or a supporting cast member in, she keeps the job always. Okay, and I can respect her on that point. And so I was like, all right, she was talking shit about Golden had to throw a little slight shade. And she threw some shade at Elise, basically saying that she ain't on her radar and shit like that, and all this stuff. And I'm like, for you to throw some shade at Elise, Elise be staying booked, girl. She ain't out here getting fired at table reads like you, okay? So moving on from that, Paula said they said she blocked him. Carlos said she blocked him. I can see that. I really can. Anyway, moving on from that, they start talking about the Malika situation, showing some clips of her, doing her time on the show. And then they ended it with, I guess, Countess saying that, mocking her, saying, oh, she's not a child star. Well, wait a minute. Do you even know what a star is? Because when Carlos, what do you want? I don't care. Excuse me. But anyway, Carlos introduced Malika saying she like the new it girl in Hollywood and all this stuff on the acting. Girl, no, she not. No, she fucking not. Stop fucking playing, baby. Baby, let me tell you. Let me, woo, let me be messy right quick. Let me be messy and let me go to IMDb. IMDb.com. Yes, I'm going there, you guys. And I want to be proven wrong myself, okay? Let me put her name in here. Malika Hawk. Okay. So, first of all, she don't even have a picture. All right. She don't have a picture. And all of her filmography, she's an actress. She's been on the TV show Benson on one episode in 1983. Okay. Never really heard of that. And also Hollywood Health Report. She's been on a couple of episodes of that. I don't know what that is. And also Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And ATL. And that's about it. So much for being a Hollywood it girl. But anyway, moving on. So basically, they didn't really give a shit about her. They was talking more so about Dorian. Okay, Dorian was up in the audience. All right. But first of all, what I can respect Malika on is the fact that, when people throw shade at her, like the little comment that Countess said about the star and shit, she took it in stride. She didn't make no big deal about it. Okay, fine. Of course, Countess backpedaled on that shit. Girl, and this whole segment was a bunch of, in my James Caldwell voice, okay, a bunch of pussy backpedaling and pussy popping, okay, because they played the clips and shit of what Dorian was saying. And this was the only fucking time Ashley was here for fucking Golden on this reunion show, bitch. Because Golden sat there and read the shit out of Dorian to the point that motherfucker either was quiet or stumbling over his words or backpedaling like a motherfucker. And he was backpedaling, I mean backpedaling like the chain broke off his bike, bitch, and couldn't go no goddamn way. He was stuck. Like, that look, I said, bitch, fix your face. Shut your fucking mouth. Sit down there, sis, and take that out, all right? You fucked up. You knew what you were doing. Like Countess said, you coming on here talking about we're old and shit, but yet you're on our show. I said, get them, Countess with that one. You on their show. Yes, that's a good one. And then Golden said, tag me in, Countess, because you can't finish this. Because, Countess, you couldn't finish it. Golden said, fuck it, I tag myself in. Let me tell you something, bitch. You and I went and we did a show together. You talking about us being old and shit? At least we got resumes, bitch. What's on your resume? And I said, keep going, and she did. But then, she kind of disappointed me at the end because she said, you know what, you want to call me old, but what this old bitch gonna do is reach your ass, okay? And then she shut the fuck up. I was sitting here like, are we gonna finish the book? Are we supposed to close the book? Is it a part 2? That chapter is not done. I thought we was gonna flip the page. Baby, she didn't flip the page, she closed it. I said, that was it. Girl, you did an awesome ass read until the end and you just let it go. I was like, girl, let me pick this shit back up for you, okay? Basically, how you gonna get up here and then was like, I didn't say this, I didn't do this, and I mean y'all are old and all that stuff. So what, they supposed to stay young? They may be some old bitches, according to you, in their late 30s and early 40s or whatever, but you getting your feelings because your friend want to come out here and, kick it with somebody else or whatever, and not just you, and bring your ass along. Because the only reason why we know you, Dorian, I read your ass the last time, but let me continue this shit right now, okay? The only reason why most of us, not even most of us, those of us who were young, okay, like younger than you, all right, who knew of you, and even those that did look at College Hill, some of them forgot about your ass, all right? You was on your whole season on College Hill, on fucking BET, baby. You forgot where the fuck you started. From an HBCU, okay? On to BET, bitch, okay? And then, from that whole season, we was trying to figure out whether or not you was gay. Hell, you and your castmates was too. That's not the issue at this moment because we already know, baby. We know your secret, okay? It's not no secret, all right? You're no one's little secret, okay? And no one can keep it, all right? Because it's already out there and we see it, all right? Only a messy ass gay would do some shit like this that you did. I had to stop myself because when I get pissed off and you disrespect, no, we're not going there. So, what you did, and then you sitting there, okay? And you forget about sis, all right? Let me tell you something. This is how irrelevant you are in this whole fucking entertainment world, all right? Malika is known because she is Khloe Kardashian's shadow. Okay, yes, she did ATL, but she is really known for being Khloe Kardashian's shadow. I don't care how way you want to flip it, rub it down, or slice that bitch, baby. That's how she's known for. And what you're known for being her shadow. Okay, because that's what we really start seeing you when you start fucking around with Malika, all right? And that's how you got to know Khloe Kardashian, because you kept tagging along with Malika, baby. That's what the fuck it was, okay? So you're the shadow of a shadow, all right? You're down the totem pole, baby. You're the lowest fucking rank, okay? You're the lowest of the fucking low right about now. You's a fucking social climber that's stuck in neutral, all right? You social climb so much that you ain't got no goddamn where, okay, baby? You ain't in nobody movie. You ain't on nobody catwalk like that. Are you always being called to be on a New York fashion New York's Fashion Week catwalks with the big names, baby? No, you're not, okay? No, you're not. Because I don't see people your names in light. I don't see you on billboards. Baby, the only time we really see your editorials or if you on did some modeling shit is there somebody following you on your Instagram and you post that shit. That's it. I don't see you in any magazines when I flip that page. Okay? I get Vogue, all right? I get Vanity Fair. I don't see you in none of those editorials. No, I do not, baby. I don't, okay? I'm sorry to put it that way. I don't. I don't see you on my TV acting in somebody's movie. I don't see you on my TV acting on somebody's sitcom. I don't see you with your own reality show. No, I do not, baby. I don't. I really don't, okay? What I don't see is, you having a career like all the women that's on this stage, minus your good girlfriend, all right, who sat there. This is how fucking irrelevant your ass is. She sat her ass there and let Golden chew you the fuck out. She only spoke up when she thought Lisa was coming for her sister, which kind of threw me off because baby went from, oh my God, to bitch, I wish you fucking would. I said, listen to that change in the voice. You better come on now, okay? Tell them who the real is. Drop that fake shit and put the real back on, Malika. That's what the fuck she did. But baby, let me tell you something. You would never have a fucking resume just like these women. Count has been on this fucking acting. By the time she was your age that you are now, Countess had multiple TV shows, successful TV shows under her belt, money under her belt, okay? She was known in the industry, baby. Even Golden fucking had a TV show at the time, by the time she was your fucking age, baby, that is popular, okay, till this fucking day. We know her. If we don't know her for anything else, we know that bitch for fucking Maya. If we don't know Countess for anything else, we know her for Kim fucking Parker, okay? We know that bitch, all right? Fucking Paula goddamn Parker been on every goddamn thing since the fucking beginning of damn time, bitch. That bitch crazy as fuck, and she's a fucking lunatic, but she done been on shit, okay? I can name a whole bunch of her shit that she been on, and the bitch is a good ass actress, okay? When she want to act the fuck right, alright? Your career, which is non-existent, pales in comparison to all the women on that stage, okay? Regardless of if they career is really popping right now, your resume is very much lacking compared to them, baby. Okay, so don't even fucking do it. Sit your ass there and backpedal and shut the fuck up. I'm just sitting here like, girl, don't even fucking do it, okay? Moving on from that, and let me get on this shit. Who else they talked about? Before I get to the Savannah and bullshit, I can't remember. So if I missed something, put it down in the comments. It probably wasn't worth shit, bitch. So they get on the Savannah shit. Okay. So they was talking about Savannah, whether or not she was on there to be seen. And that's all they agreed with before they brought her ass out there. Let me tell you something. Some people may feel away because of the way that I take up for certain things. And it's not that I'm taking up for Savannah. It's that I believe in respect. I can come at a bitch and I can go in on a bitch, whether you're trans, whether you're gay, whether you're this, whether you're straight, but I don't have to call you out your name or your respected pronoun when it's not deserved or, when it's not called for. And none of that shit was called for. I can argue you down, and I don't have to call a trans woman a he or whatever just to be rude as shit, because that's not me. Okay, some people, they don't care for it. They will call you out and all that shit. I'm going off of what I don't do. Okay, so other people may feel different because in the comments you do still got ignorant people. I'm cool with the ones that respectfully disagree. That's fine. You can disagree. We all got different opinions, but the ones that want to be really, really ignorant, okay, and deliberately after, you don't have to understand what it is to be a transgender, but if a person says call them a certain pronoun, that's what you call them, okay, out of fucking respect. You don't have to agree with their lifestyle. You don't have to support it. You don't have to fully understand it. All you have to, you do know what respect is, okay? So if a person says, I want to be known as this, that's what you call them. If I say I want to be known as a motherfucking dog, bitch, call me a dog. You call me a cat, I'll whoop your ass, okay? I have the right to feel offended because you call me out of my pronoun that I want, all right? And it's so complicated. I'm not finna get on here and give you another lesson because it seems like I have to do this every time we talk about this bitch, okay? But get that shit out the way. Let's take that away for a second and let's get the fuck on Savannah ass. Yes, I defend on that aspect. That's the only aspect, okay? Y'all can go in on Savannah because, bitch, I'm finna go in on that bitch too, okay? And I have. Let's get that straight, all right? Just because you're transgender don't mean that you can't be talked about and all this stuff or whatever. I'm not gonna call you out your respective pronouns, so that's what I'm talking about. But y'all can go the fuck in on the bitch because the bitch is messy as fuck. Yes, Savannah, you came on this show to get fucking seen, okay? That's what it is. Every time you was on camera, it wasn't nothing good, all right? You started something, you instigated something, and all this shit. Countess is a grown ass woman. She don't need you to fucking stand up for her and to make her talk or whatever. If she don't want to handle it, let her not handle it, okay? She want to fester and stew over it, let it fester and stew in her, okay? It's not your responsibility to force her or to make her or to talk for her, okay? And then make the situation bigger than it really needed to be, okay? Because that's all that you did. Most of this stuff that you've been in on this season, even though it made for good ass drama, didn't have to be if you would have closed your motherfucking mouth and played the friend role by being fucking quiet and letting your friend handle her fucking business, okay? You claim that you know Candace since the Parkers. Maybe you've seen her on TV since the Parkers. I'm going to give you that, okay? That's it. You claim that you a stylist, but baby, let me tell you this. The fuck that you have on, you look like a raggedy ass feather duster. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. You look like a raggedy ass feather duster. What the fuck was going on? And you style count. I get it now. It's making sense. That's the reason why Countess looked the way she did on the show. Because of you. Okay. Countess, don't do it again. Don't do it again. Honestly, seriously, no. Okay? So, we get into the mess. Of course, everybody got an issue with Savannah. It's understandable. Like, we know the bitch is messy. Alright? So, you go back and they even played the clip. People wanted to argue me down and say, oh, you know, Forrest, he didn't mean it. It was unintentional when he called Savannah brother and all that stuff. It was because if you go back and you look at the clip that they played, when it came out and he said brother, even Paula caught on to it and said, damn, you know, I knew what he was doing. They gonna come at him and all this stuff. Instantly, when it came out his mouth, she knew what it was too. Okay? I'm not finna debate you no more. You know my position on that shit. We're just gonna agree to disagree, okay? But Savannah, you sitting there talking about something, you was hungry, you just wanted a piece of hot dog or sausage, bitch. You was coming at that man. That's a married man. You disrespecting him. You disrespecting Paula for that. Forbes was sitting down there. Carlos asked him, did you intentionally mean to say that or did you unintentionally mean to say that? He said unintentionally, and I said this. If you think that that's real, who in their right mind gonna get on TV in front of the whole audience that's out there in the cameras and say I intentionally meant to call that man, him a man, him brother? That's what him brother, okay? No, because that's wrong. And yes, I intentionally said him brother, okay? That's the point I'm trying to make. He's not gonna say that. But what I have to respect Forrest about, because I'm gonna be honest, Forrest didn't get on my nerve this season, okay? And Paula barely got on my nerves this season too, all right? Savannah, that comment that Forrest said, you know, basically saying you representing the community, and I'm pretty sure that they're not messy like this, and what you're doing is very messy and it's fucked up and all this shit. I was like, okay, come through, Forrest, but let me check you for right quick, Forrest. Just because she's a trans and all this stuff and they in a certain community, let me tell you something, because somebody put this comment down in my comments saying, you know, transgenders, they don't act that way. They not messy. They don't intentionally do. Yes, the fuck some of them motherfuckers are. I have been around messy ass trans men, messy trans women, and messy gays, messy lesbians, messy straights, okay? Been around all of them, okay? I've been around trans men and women who intentionally try to trick motherfuckers into being in a relationship with them or fucking them, okay? Knowing damn well that this is a straight person and they don't know no better, all right? And then you got those that want to claim that they don't know, but that's really what they into, okay? They do that shit for shits and giggles, okay? And to turn tricks, okay? They're messy like that. Same thing with the gays. Same thing with lesbian. It's a messy bitch in every fucking bunch, okay? Whether you're trans, gay, lesbian, straight, what the fuck ever. It's a messy bitch in every bunch, okay? And Savannah is that messy bitch, alright? And that shit's gonna get you fucked up, Savannah. You gonna come around the wrong one. So then, we got all this stuff going on. Golden is the main one really going back and forth at Savannah, because Golden has a real issue with Savannah, because of her supposedly Googling her and all this shit. And for me, it did not warrant all the stuff that Golden was saying, and I say it was coming off very ignorant, and Golden was showing her colors. The way that she was calling, she deliberately called, I'ma say it again, Golden deliberately called Savannah he. It wasn't a slip of the tongue, because of the actions afterwards showed that it was not. All right, you claimed that it was a slip of the tongue, but it wasn't. You deliberately went on ahead and said no, I didn't mean to do that, and then you proceed to go in on her. You said that you don't care about her anybody's sexual orientation, but before you and Savannah even got into it, you was in your confessional last week talking about she need to big up on the estrogen because she got a little bit too much testosterone and all this other ignorant shit that you were saying, when Savannah didn't even come at you that hard or come at you hard at all for you to even say shit like that concerning her, identity. Okay. And see, that's the thing. You come at her as because she's an easy target, and you feel that it's okay for you to come at her and to talk about her sexual orientation. That's your only thing that you got. All right, you talked about her weave. Okay, you talked about the way that she looked and all this stuff. Okay, yes, that bitch is messy and she probably do deserve some of that shit, but when listen, when Malika read the fuck out of Savannah, I was more so disappointed in Savannah in the fact that, bitch, I know this is a stereotype, but bitch, you are in our community, LGBT, and bitch, you can't read a motherfucker. You disappoint me. You disappointed the fuck out of me, because Malika read your ass, all right? Malika got your ass, and I really wasn't here for Malika talking about whatever it is that you want to be, okay? I'm trying to be I'm what you want to be or some shit like that, implying that, you just playing dress up, okay? That was a little rude and ignorant, all right? Whoever said that boy jail comment, you were ignorant as fuck, and I think it was Golden. She just shows me, like, and it was mostly Golden out of all the women that was being very disrespectful when it comes to that. I really wasn't here for it, because to be quite honest, Paula could have read the shit out of Savannah. She had every right to, but she kept it cute, and she still understood, to call her what she needed to be called. She didn't need to stoop to that level to get a point across. Golden, on the other hand, she just I don't know, Golden to me, she was just trying to secure her spot for next season, if it is a next season, okay? I don't know. She got into it with Countess and all that shit, and they going back and forth. Countess get the fuck up off the stage, and she was like, "Yo, mama, even your mama don't like you, bitch." And then when Lisa get up, she trying to go check on her friend. Golden trying to block her, and then Paula, like, just like last season, get up and run after her. And Lisa turned around and was like, "This is my friend. I supposed to go check on her. How you gonna get mad at her because she going to check on her friend?" Golden, you sitting there talking about this your friend, but you going back and forth at her like that. Y'all slinging muds at each other like y'all strangers, okay? That's not a fucking friend. A friend don't do that shit publicly like that. I'm gonna cut your ass out in private, but I'm not gonna embarrass you like that, okay? No. I feel like if that was really your friend, Paula, you would have got the fuck up and see if she was okay too. All right, it's not about playing victim or whatever, but you could have kept that comment to yourself, okay? None of you hoes are real friends like that, all right? That's why Elise was like, click block, all right? Fuck you. And Golden, to me, on this whole season and this whole reunion, even looking at the previews for next week, it's like she's playing into this, unfortunately, playing into the angry black woman stereotype, because she is the main one throughout the whole thing getting pissed off and getting loud and getting up and jumping in people's face and all this stuff. You calling Countess childish on next week's episode, but look at what you're doing. You can't even hold a decent conversation, a rebuttal going back and forth without getting loud and ignorant with it. I mean, most of them did, but you was doing it the most. You was doing it the most. I just can't. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. Like I said, no fucking ignorant comments because I'm tired. Savannah, please don't bring your ass back. Oh my God, fuck, I just remembered. Savannah gonna come back next week because she got to, because her and Carmen got into it, and Carmen coming back. Child, I didn't get I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't get that. Let me go watch Greenleaf. Okay. Oh, y'all, I'm tired. I swear to God, if I didn't love y'all, I wouldn't be doing this shit. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Woo. I will see y'all later.